Now I appreciate your time is precious, but I promise this will only take a couple of minutes, so let's get started. Now the vast majority of us have insurance in place should anything untoward happen with our cars and our homes, but when it comes down to insuring something far more important, our own life or our partner's life, there are too many people with no cover at all, or perhaps relying on a policy they took out years ago which may now be inadequate or no longer appropriate for their needs. Other people are simply paying over the odds for their existing life cover and may be able to get a much cheaper deal elsewhere. So I'm quickly going to run through the 4 most common questions we receive from our readers on this topic. The first of those is, why do I need life cover? Well, the key reason is to provide financial security for your family. Just think for a couple of minutes, who will pay the mortgage and the household bills if suddenly there's no longer any money coming into the house? Having adequate cover in place will give you that peace of mind, so if the worst was to happen, those you leave behind won't be left to struggle and will at least be in a position to cope financially. So how much is it going to cost you? Well, it's not a case of one price fits all. There are many factors that will have an impact on the cost, such as the type of cover, your age, your health and lifestyle, and of course the amount of cover you require. But there's some good news that many people aren't actually aware of, and that is due to a combination of increased competition between insurance providers, recent advances in medical science, and the basic fact that people are living longer. The cost of cover is now around 30% lower than it was 10 years ago. So if you don't currently have any life cover or haven't reviewed your policy recently, now's a good time to get a free, no obligation quote. So what type of life cover is best for you? Well, there's a number of different options here. It could be mortgage protection, level term assurance, perhaps critical illness cover or income protection. But even if you're not sure which is the best option for you and your family, our advisors can explain the pros and cons of each type of cover, as well as seeking out the most competitive deals for you. And finally, the most frequent question we get from our readers: how can I find out how much it's going to cost me? Well, actually it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is click on the link below, or the one at the end of this video, complete a few basic details, and we'll arrange for a professional advisor to search for the most suitable cover at the best price for you. Now I'm sure you'll agree with me that some things are too important to leave to chance. So why not take that all-important first step today to find out just how little it will cost to give you and your loved ones that financial security and peace of mind. Thank you very much for your time.